Follow Neil and I coming back from the Daytona Beach Bike Rally 2025, stopping in Greenville, South Carolina on the way back, and then going on to hit the Cherohala Skyway and tearing up the Tail of the Dragon, ending up at the Fontana Resort, right near the start of the Tail of the Dragon. Join me at Arthur-Easy Rider. Good evening from the Fontana Village Resort. Yesterday we did 530 miles, and today we did the Cherohala Skyway and Tail of the Dragon. What a ride.
What a ride. We've covered the best part of, I'd say, 800 miles in the last 2 days since we left Daytona Beach.
Moving right along.
About 550 of those yesterday. It was a little cold by the time we arrived, but near Asheville to join Sven, which was a great evening.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was really nice to meet him and for Arthur to catch up. And we started today with a great breakfast.
Now, tell us about the Skyway.
Oh, the Skyway.
We hit the Skyway about midday, right?
Yeah.
51 miles.
Really an unbelievable stretch of road. Just fantastic sweeping curves, and of course the view and the altitude, Arthur.
What was it, 53?
53,
90.
90,
53,
something like
90 altitude.
Yeah, I mean, actually your ears popped going up and down. The temperature came down 10 degrees. We went up from about 2,000, where is the sort of base level for us today, coming out of Asheville, North Carolina.
Then I sacrificed the right animals to the traffic gods because there was like nobody on the road.
I thought Arthur had paid the police off to cordon the roads off privately for us. So it was terrific. We stopped and got some photographs at the top. Really amazing panoramic vistas. And
yeah, there was something on the road. We didn't. It was salt or sand. Slowed us down on the turns a little bit.
We had to take it a little easy. I felt my bike slip out a few times if I tried to push it too hard in the corners.
It's a little dangerous for Snoopy. Yeah.
Yeah, a little sand or grit on the roads, whatever they use. There was a little bit of snow lingering at the top.
There was, because it's at that altitude it was quite a bit chillier.
Absolutely.
Than at base. And then we finished that, and at this great restaurant. Right on the river, on the Tellico River down there.
It was terrific. The Ironworks.
The Ironworks Cafe, Bistro, Restaurant, something like that. It was right on the river. We got to sit there and watch the river go by while we ate our stuff.
And the girls took care of us well, kept filling us up with coffee and Coke, and while we ate away right next to the heater, which was lovely. But by the time we came out, after about an hour, actually the temperature had risen. Yeah. We're back up to the low 60s.
I did like the sign on the front door that said, alcohol and firearms don't mix. Please don't be armed and drink.
Yeah, be armed and drink. Yeah. So
caveat there.
And right opposite was a Harley Davidson type of general store that was doing stickers.
I forgot about that.
We went in, got our badges to say we'd done it, but really a bucket list ride.
Yeah, that was on my bucket list now for a couple of years.
Wow.
Really something. I mean, it was just gorgeous. Gorgeous vistas, gorgeous turns, no traffic.
Barely another soul at all.
And barely another soul at all. And then the great, lunch / dinner at the Ironworks, and then on to Tail of the Dragon.
Tail of the Dragon, the second year for me with Arthur. I think you've done this about 4 times now, 5?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, and I have to say, again, very empty by the time we got there, about 6 o'clock this evening. We benefited with the light today because the clocks went forward last night, so we got longer evenings.
Yeah, and shorter mornings.
Shorter mornings, but we went over the pass.
And they repaved it, I think, in the fall. So it was newly paved, give or take, and smooth. Turns were great. The little potholes were gone.
All gone.
We missed the photographers, so we rode. I think we rode it was about 6 o'clock when we were hitting the.
But it was sunny.
Yeah, it was nice.
We rode nice and smooth and swiftly, actually. I think we rode better this year than even last year.
Yeah, I think we did. As expected.
As expected. So.
And then we hole up in the Fontana Resort,
which is where we are sitting.
Which is where we are now, and there is nobody here.
It's a touch of The Shining going on here.
Yes, we're a little worried.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Make sure we lock the doors. There's actually no reception. This is the main building. And
everything's closed.
We got the fire roaring over here. See if I can put that up.
We did bring our own supplies?
Yes, we built supplies because everything is closed. There's no restaurant. Luckily, we had a big meal at the Ironworks. But we had to go, I don't know, like a half a mile to the general store to check in.
Get your keys.
Just get the keys. So if we leave the keys in the room,
with your bike keys,
with the bike keys in the room, it's a real problem.
It's trouble.
So I think we're just going to put a hide key somewhere in the lounge
That's a
here
very good idea.
and see if we can get it through.
That's a very good idea.
Tomorrow we're off. So I think, well, let me say, I think we did just over 200 miles today. So
Yeah.
which was about 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
It was a tough 200 miles. Great riding. I mean, I don't think we did riding like this since Sturgis.
No, we didn't. I mean, this is a challenge of probably the technical day of Sturgis that we did.
Yeah. I mean, just
custom.
Just lots of twisties, and just getting to the Skyway was great. Were great roads, and then of course you're taking 129 just to get to the Dragon. That's a great road just by itself. So it's all day, and then the weather's been great the whole time. Police have left us largely alone.
They have.
They have looked at us, through slanted eyes a couple times.
Yep.
But no tickets.
But really, this part of the world, this part of the United States, Tennessee, is like heaven for motorcycle. If you want a log cabin, get one here, and just enjoy a motorcycle every day.
Yeah,
it's
fantastic.
It's almost indescribable.
And then tomorrow we're off to the inn at Little Switzerland tomorrow night. So we got some twisties we've mapped out. It's going to be a bit of an ad hoc day, not too long. Looking forward to holing up on the Blue Ridge Parkway at the inn and showing. Neil's never seen that place. It's a great place. Anyone who wants to go there, I can't recommend it highly enough.
And it opened early this year, so we can do it.
Yeah. New owners. They got new owners, took over last year. So last year it was closed at this time. So this year it's open. They'll have a huge fire pit outside.
That'll be our last evening on the trip.
Yeah, so we'll have to break it down with cigars, hopefully. It's not too cold. That'll be the last night. And we're going to pass 3,000 miles this trip, and it's a lot of fun. We haven't even stopped.
No, this has been the busiest trip. We thought we were getting to bed before midnight for the first day in 10 days last night, but it turns out with the clocks going forward, there's really one.
It's still the
But we've not stopped. The days have been action-packed from breakfast to, all dark 30 again, every day.
Yeah.
So we haven't had a lot of sleep.
All right. Like and subscribe.